Hello. All right, Periscope. Is there Periscope in the house? DJ, baby, bring me two pillows. Bring me two pillows. Hello. Okay, let me see if I can get this right. Okay, there we go. I know everybody's probably at Periscope Summit. Nobody gonna jump on. Hey, Sharon J. Brown. Hey, Shane. I'm like nobody gonna really jump on. Okay, everybody at Periscope Summit. Hey, so I got up today, and this is my 100% Indian Remy hair. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, say yes, please. Say yes. Hey guys, say yes. Because I have this on, and I want to make sure awesome. Yes, 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 yes. So today, hi everybody. Thank you guys for jumping on. I'm actually getting ready for my revival. We have a 3-day revival at church. It started yesterday, and it was absolutely fabulous. And so this is the wig that I wore yesterday. However, I was in such a rush that I didn't even really cut it. I just took a little razor and went down to it and then put a little couple layers in there. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually going to cut. So I have to be at church in about an hour. I didn't even get the opportunity to color it. Okay. I don't have this is not a frontal closure. This is just a top closure on this one. So I'm planning to remove this top closure and put a frontal on once but for the revival, I'm just going to finish it out. But I am going to do a cut today. So what I basically did, this is the 100% Indian Remy hair. And what I did was I sectioned it off. I normally use clamps like this one over here, but I'm using the little scrunchie thing here, whatever, or the rubber band thing here to hold it. So what I did was I have some hair here, and it's all the way going to the back, okay? So if this resonates with you, just share this with your followers. And guys, y'all tap that screen and give me some love on today, okay? So basically what I'm going to do is, one thing about doing a custom wig is you will always want to have a guide, okay? You see how pretty that hair is? Hey, thank you for joining in. So you want to always start with a guide on the top. So I'm going to find my guide. And normally what I use is a all-purpose comb. On the all-purpose comb, there are numbers on that comb that will tell you how many inches that you're going to cut off, okay? So but right now I'm using a rat tail comb, okay? I've been doing this for years, so I kind of eyeball it, and I kind of knew. So what you would do with the all-purpose comb is you would pretty much stand it up like this, and it will tell you how many inches you need to cut that, how many inches you want to cut. So I'm not going to take that much off. I might take about, I want to say, I probably would take maybe about 1.5 inches here, okay, off the top. 1.5 inches to 2 inches off the top. And the reason why you're taking this off the top is because when it falls, it's going to fall and start layering, okay? So this is what's called a long layer haircut. This is one of my favorite haircuts that I do. And I like to go up. Hold on. Okay, thank y'all. I like to actually go up and bring it straight up. And then I usually take my all-purpose comb and I measure it just to make sure I'm not going over that. And then what I do is I keep my shears in my right hand and I palm them. I don't put them down. I always keep them in my right hand. And I actually go straight up. Now, I don't normally sit down and do this, but I'm sitting down for the sake of this Periscope. Now, the shorter it is, the more layers you're going to have. The more layers you're going to have, okay? So the shorter it is, the more layers you're going to have. Well, not more layers. The layers will start up closer, in other words, more to the crown, okay? So last night when I cut it, it was like I had the layers right here, and I don't like that look. So I wanted it a little bit more on top. So what you do, and you could do this haircut with any wig you do, okay? So I'm going up, straight up, my arms are up, and see right in here, there's a little bit of hair, and I'm just going to take that out. So I'm going to go up, and I'm going to cut, okay? I'm going to cut. And what I'm going to do is move everything straight up to my guide, which my guide is right here. You see my guide? Like, let me show you. If you look here, I don't know if you can see it. That little piece of hair is sticking out there. That's coming out, okay? I'm going to stand up just a little bit because I can't. So I'm going to come in the back and I'm going to bring everything up. So, but what I did though is I used my T-pins to hold this down so that my cap won't move. All right. Just take your time. You go all the way up straight to the top. Come on, Periscope. And I'm going to show you when I'm finished how that looks. Now, some people, you know, this is just back to the basics. So some people like to use a razor, and that's fine. But me, I like to take my time. Okay, I'll show you in just a minute. I'm going to kneel up a little bit because this is too much. Okay, here we go. So, and you want to take your time. So what I do is I just kind of comb it all up. Comb it all up to the middle. And see how that is? Just like that. Okay, so it should look like that. So when it comes down, then you take the top portion here, and then you take that middle portion and you put them together. And see how there's a big difference. That top last night was a little bit too long for me. So I was like, And I'm just bringing it all up to the center point. Everything goes to the center. Okay. This is just, I'm just using my shears. This is basic. And you could do notching at the end. When you go in, you can kind of go in and kind of notch it like this to give it a little bit more, you know, gritty. You could do that. But if you're going to go do a basic haircut, you're just going to go back to the basics of cosmetology and do it. And do that same cut. That's it. Okay, so what you do next is, don't worry about, you can always, so I cut horizontally. If you want to check it, you always go in vertically, the aisle that you go in vertical, and you can check that haircut. And you can kind of cut some more off if you need to. Okay? Alright, so this hair is so pretty. Alright, so that's how I'm doing it now. So I'm going to show y'all in just a minute once I'm finished. Y'all can see the little layers coming in there, right? Now what you don't want to do is cut too much off. Because if you cut too much off, you can't get it back. I'm just cross-checking it. See, like I'm seeing stuff here. That's all I'm doing. See? I'm just cross-checking it. And then you go here on the side and you remove this piece here. And you do the same thing. You do the same thing here. Now I want you to see this. See that? See how short that is? This is a lot. So you have to take this off to get that extra. Some people don't like, they just go in and chop. That's fine. But one thing I like is to treat it like it's your hair. So I'm just going to keep going in. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to sit here and do it all. I just want to show you. I'm going to jump back on about 6:30 or so you guys can see the finished result. And I'm going to curl it. And when I curl it, I'm going to show y'all what I do. Okay, I'm going to go back up. Like that. Now when I curl it, what I'm going to do is when I get to curling it, I'm going to pin curl it. So once I go in with my curling irons, you can always go in and bring it in like that, and you can always pin curl it. Like just pin curl it before you go. Pin curl it, and then you can wrap it. Okay, so I'm gonna come back on probably about 6:30 to show you guys. Hey Karen Baby White, I'm just doing my haircut on my wig I had last night. And so what's this? Okay, so I'm just doing my haircut on the wig I had last night. And what I do is when I come back on, I'm doing a long layer haircut. When I come back on, I will actually show you guys the finished result. So you just move everything back up to its center point. And I'm using the shear method. I'm not doing, and I'm going to do some I'm gonna go and do some point cutting on the top. I'm gonna go in so it won't be so blunt, but when I get in there, I'll just do some point cutting to it, okay? But I just want to make sure it's even all over first, and then I'll go back in. Just to make sure it's even. Now this is not a long hair wig. Are you on Catch? Yeah, I'm on Catch, but you probably won't catch this video on Catch. But I'll show you. I'll email. You sent me your information, right? Send me your email address. Send me your email address. Send me your email address. You could go ahead and put it on here, and I'll get it back. So I'm going to go through the whole entire hair. Hey, hello. How are you? I just want to show my daughter she does hair. Okay, yeah, definitely. If you want to, I got a whole lot of I'll send you to my website. I got a whole lot of stuff on there. Hey, Teresa, what are you working on? So, send me your email, Karen Baby White, and I'll send you the info. What I did was, this is a wig I made, and I took my 30-minute wig, okay? So this is the wig I made with that hair, and with the Remy hair. And so what I'm doing right now is just cutting it. Now I did not do a closure on it. I just did a top closure on it. But I'm going to take this closure off, and I'm going to put a lace closure in there, in this hair, okay? This is what I'm wearing tonight. I didn't get an opportunity, and it's not curled, so I didn't get an opportunity to curl it the other day. So, thank you. I got it now. I didn't get an opportunity to curl it or even color it because I don't like. You see the color of my hair? This is what I like. But this is dark. It's winter time, so I can give it a little couple days with it. I'm gonna curl it. Okay, thank you so much. You're welcome, sweetie. And so, yes. And so I'm gonna curl it. I'm about to finish cutting it because I got to get ready for church tonight. We have revival, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scope it. It's around 6:30. I love the wig you have on. Yes, this is just a short hair wig. I just did it. It's a short hair wig, you know. So okay. So guys, I'm gonna jump back on. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this haircut, and then I'm going to jump back on so you guys can see how the finished result looks. Okay. All right. Bye. Thank you for jumping on. Super cute. Look forward to it. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you. Hey, I'm looking good for revival tonight, Teresa.